Please stop using ChatGPT and other content writing tools for your content. So you're here to learn what is the focus of the seminar. So what do I want you all to walk away and start implementing in your businesses, your agencies, or in your personal lives, essentially when it comes to this is we're going to discuss both PPC and SEO because we're talking about Google first and foremost. We're going to look at the challenges you're facing as a business in the digital age, the Google trends, and the challenges you're facing as a business in terms of AI as well within that. And then I'm going to go through AI and ML. ML means machine learning tools that and what that means for your business. And I'm going to talk about, is it Google versus AI or Google and AI? So in terms of AI machine learning, how does it enhance PPC and SEO? So in terms of PPC, it can automate bid adjustments, dynamic ad creation, performance forecasting. From an SEO perspective, it's content recommendations, those semantic search optimizations, and user behavior analysis. So there's two things you can use AI within Google right now, which is those key things. Anything beyond that, it's going to really struggle with, because I always say that there's a level to AI in terms of how much it can retain in terms of information. So if you give it too much, you will struggle in terms of getting more tasks done. Google's AI initiatives are there to be integrated as part of its wider platforms. I mean, the one I put into, because as you can see I'm very active, is here are some tips to improve your sleep. I was like, I really need some tips to sleep because I travel a lot. And it was like, create a sleep schedule, avoid caffeine, exercise regularly, avoid naps. But if you look at the AI overviews, look, it's completely different to actually clicking on an organic position one click because it's giving you the information right there. Now, how do you get to an AI overview? So how do you adapt your SEO optimization? So I've said three key things, which is optimize for both user and AI. I used to do a talk about why you're not ranking position 1 on Google a couple of years ago here. And I used to talk about adapt for the search engine and the user. Now I say adapt for the user and AI. So in 2 years, how the needle has moved from adapting to the engine actually moved towards AI. Focus on user intent and relevant keywords. It's not just about Google. You've got Bing. I guarantee you in the next 5 years, Bing will just be as competitive as Google. Why? Bing is owned by Microsoft. Microsoft owns OpenAI. Your ChatGPT will become a search tool powered by Bing. The writing's on the wall. I'm predicting it now. You'll say you heard it at Liverpool, at Aintree in 2025 in April. That is literally what's going to happen. How many people go to ChatGPT and use it like Google for like questions and responses? Yeah. All that data is going to get fed back to Microsoft and Bing. I know that for a fact because I've talked to them about it. And in the next 2-3 years, your ChatGPT will work like a Bing search tool and they'll integrate the two. Please stop using ChatGPT and other content writing tools for your content. It's not good SEO best practice for your organic rankings. Create a tone of voice. That's why the EEAT guidelines are out there to support. Create obviously comprehensive informative content. We've seen this works quite well with your FAQ section. So we've got a new website launching out. I say next month, but I've been saying that for like a year because I'm not happy with the content and I don't want to risk losing the position one rankings I have, so I'm being very cautious I do it. But one thing we've noticed is to get that AI overview for the PPC page is we realize we need to basically add in some FAQ sections to that page at the bottom. We know that Google's crawl bots will crawl those FAQs, and I'll add that as part of what we submit as a sitemap and a Robux TXT file to Search Console.